Fast fashion
is bad
contributes to
because the
climate
rapid
change by
production of
polluting
clothing adds
ecosystems,
pollutants to
limiting
natural resources,
biodiversity.
acting as a limiting factor to surrounding population.
The effects of the I wish I knew. I wish I knew the effects of the I wish I knew. The effects of the fashion industry. What to do, oh, what to do to reduce the waste we produce. To consume less, I presume. Is it too late to pursue? I buy new clothes, it's a bad habit. Wouldn't mind if it didn't come from fast fashion. Thought it was too cheap to miss, my dear. Have to keep up with the trends, my dear. Is it okay to buy some more for reasons that I think are sure? Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew the effects of the I wish I knew the effects of the fashion industry. I wish I knew. I wish I knew the effects of the I wish I knew the effects of the fashion industry. Washing schemes, they tell us they're important. Their lives are a disguise. They're not what they say they are.
Do you buy new clothes like a bad habit?
Did you know that as of 2023, 92 million tons of textile was produced around the world? 17 million of those tons came from the US.
The US is notorious for being incredibly wasteful of resources. Overconsumption runs rampant, not just in clothes, but in all materialistic items. Many goods are no longer built to last, they're built to sell. This is called planned obsolescence, where goods are purposefully defected in order for consumers to buy more.
Fast fashion is skewing the idea of what clothes should ethically cost. Through exploiting laborers, companies are able to sell clothes at low cost while also reducing the quality of the product.
In just 20 years, clothing production has doubled and consumption has gone up 400%. This is because of increasing population. This way of consuming is highly unsustainable. 73% of clothing ends up in landfills, and less than 1% ends up actually being recycled.
About 60% of clothes are made using polyester or other synthetic materials, which break off small microplastics every time you wash it, polluting the waterways.
Both the wool and oil industries are responsible for deforestation and degrading wildlife habitats, placing them into secondary succession. It also pollutes the ocean and other bodies of water. Communities that are most affected are those that produce the clothing. The runoff water from the factories are used to irrigate crops, increasing disease occurrences.
Do you buy new clothes like a bad habit? Wouldn't mind if you didn't buy from fast fashion. Thought it was too cheap to miss, my dear. Have to keep up with the trends, my dear. Is it okay to buy some more for reasons that I think are sure? Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew the effects of the I wish I knew the effects of the fashion industry. You can't deny the current rise. Rates of consumption are far too high. 62 million tons of textiles thrown away and ignited. I've mass-produced the clothes for money, pollute the earth till it's all frighted. I get them hooked and make what's trendy, then carry on, but I'm not hiding. 3,000 liters of water for one shirt. It's cheap and it's trendy, babe.
A study conducted in 2020 found that the fashion industry uses 79 million liters of water per year. Additionally, it contributes to 20% of the world's wastewater, as well as 10% of CO2 emissions.
Hundreds of liters of water are used to wash wool or cotton to produce into fabric. Even more water is used to dye the fabrics into the desired color. The wastewater of these processes contain contaminants from antibiotics used on sheep and pathogens, as well as pesticides used on the cotton.
Clothes donations may seem appealing as a solution to fast fashion, but only 10 to 40% of donated clothing make it to their next owner. Majority of these donated clothes are unsold and get dumped and incinerated. Clothes recycling doesn't work either. Globally, only 12% of materials used for making clothes are recycled. Less than 1% is used for new clothes.
Instead, support small local clothing brands, avoid fast fashion companies, and buy pre-owned items. And also, swap clothes with your family or friends.
You can't deny the current rise, but you know it's cheap and it's trendy, babe. I know we can turn it around, 'cause we know avoid cheap and trendy, babe. Let's not buy our clothes from the mall, gain control, be conscious, be mindful, babe. We can do what's best